Good afternoon, YouTube. How are you this afternoon? We are pretty good. It is about 2:30 Central Time, and we are in Midlothian, Texas, at Gerdau. Let's see. After we talked yesterday, we got down to Pine Bluff right at 3 o'clock, which was roughly 30 minutes before they stop receiving people to load. We got loaded and then secured it and tarped it. Went really well, and we finally got out of there right at about, I think it was 5 o'clock. Yeah, it's about 4:30, 4:45, 5 o'clock. I don't remember. I didn't write it down. And then we took off. He was driving, and then we went on out, and we ended up. We could have literally could have made it back. We could have made it to Dallas last night, but we would not have had a place to park because we were told there's no overnight parking at Boise Cascade. However, I did find out that we could have parked on the street right in front of the building. But that's okay. We ended up going to Texarkana, to the Flying J, parking there, and taking showers and cleaning up and getting the truck ready to be empty for the weekend. We ate dinner at the Denny's and then crashed. Got up at 7 this morning. Actually, it was a little bit before 7. I wanted to get up at 6, but I slept through my alarm. Loading tarping 2 lumber loads in one day in less than 6 hours is rough work. And he was pretty tired too. So we got up, we left at 7 and got to Boise Cascade up in Dallas right at 11 o'clock. Checked in and got everything off. They unloaded it. Took a while, and during that time I got a original pre-planned information that I was going to load on Monday afternoon at Western Extrusions. I was just going to pick up a preloaded trailer, and I was like, yeah, that'll work. I can go home and get up in the go over there in the afternoon when the appointment time come up, because they didn't have the appointment time in the thing, and get it hooked up, and then head on out a little bit, maybe get out of town. It was going to Indiana, park, and then go to bed and get up early in the morning and take off and do the bulk of the driving in the daylight hours for him. I was so we got everything was ready to go. We were ready to head on home. He was packed and everything, and already changed out of his work clothes into his going home clothes, because he didn't want to wear his clothes home dirty. That's all right. And then when we sent the empty call, I was getting ready to drive to the yard, we got a dispatch for a different load. That is picking up here at Gerdau, Ameristeel, and that is picking up I-beams, and it's going to Claremore, Oklahoma, which is up about just north of Tulsa, but it's loading today. It's not too bad. I mean, it just means to get home later than I had originally planned. The real downside is actually my student is not with me. He had to get off the truck, and he's got to wait off property because they do not allow passengers on the property. That includes students. That really sucks, because he's not going to be able to see this done. Because, I mean, loading I-beams and screwing them is just chains and tarps. It's not that big of a deal, but it's something he should see, because he lives down here and he will probably be doing it. I haven't loaded here before, but he'll be doing it, so he'll need to know. He'll see it when we unload. Get the tarps off, he'll see it when we unload. But he really should be able to see it getting loaded and securing it. But yeah, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. So my appointment is at 3:30. I'm already arrived, and I'm just waiting to get loaded. So they'll load me, then I'll secure it, and then we'll leave. Talked to a buddy of mine who loaded here. He said that his dispatch too said it was tarped, but he didn't tarp his because his bill said it was not to be tarped, or tarps not required, or something like that. Kind of hoping tarps aren't required. It's getting cold and it's starting to rain. Not looking forward to it, but that's all right. So that's where we stand. Gonna hook this up, get this taken care of, and then head over and park the truck, go home for the weekend. We're gonna leave around 3 o'clock on Monday, head on up to the Flying J in Tulsa, and park there for the night, then drive the hour into Claremore, and then probably end up going to Fort Smith on Tuesday after we unload. Maybe. Could go someplace else. I'm doubting it though. So, with that said, this is the last one for this year. And since he's not with me, enjoy this loading and securing video. Until Tuesday, keep the shiny side up. 73s. Be safe and have a happy new year. Bye.